James Nagelhoff. In the last couple years, I've been working in the Department of Corrections for the state of Nevada. And the one thing that's always irked me is that I have inmates that come into my office and have nothing. And I'm talking no money, no place to go, and no education to fall back on. According to the NRS, the Nevada Revised Statute, when an inmate is sentenced, they're sentenced to labor. When a judge sentences them and signs their paperwork, they're sentenced to time. It's a little confusing. So when they get to me, I try to make them work. They're not going to do it. They say, no, I'm going to do my time. So my proposal is make them get a degree. Make them get at least a high school education. Because without that, it's really hard to even get a job at McDonald's, Burger King, anything. The labor unions in the city of Las Vegas won't even hire them. It's a fact that the boot campers, which normally age from 18 to 25, given to us by the NDOC education system, that 70% of all inmates don't have either a GED or a high school diploma. That's pretty sad. Our state of Nevada profile shows that we have 7 institutions with 13,000 inmates just in the state of Nevada that are locked up. And that includes everyone, life, little crimes from 1 to 3 years. Carson City reported that 50% of all these boot campers and inmates that we bring in go right back into prison. So when a boot camper, and boot camp is a small institution that you do a short amount, you do a 190-day program, and we put you back in the community, and you go on with your life on probation. Well, half of those guys are going into the prison system. They're getting worked perfectly. In the last couple of years, NDOC has recorded that we bring in 5,692 inmates per year. Out of that, 1,500 of those, that's in our prison system, not counting the boot camp. Out of those, 28% of them come right back. Why? Because they don't have an education. We need to make sure that they get an education. So we got to fix it. We got to do something. So my proposal is easy. Use what we have. We have inmates that are teachers. They either have a college, most of them have a college degree. We can use them. Make them teach the inmates that don't. But in order to teach them, give them their good time. When you do something in the prison system, you get credit for it. So your sentence goes from, let's say, 5 years to 3 years. If you're a model inmate, you don't get in trouble, and you're doing something. So why don't we use them to teach the guys that have 70% no education to fix it? We can do that. According to the according to Clark County School District, every time we put a butt in a seat, we get money. So whether an inmate is getting a GED or a high school diploma, it's free because the federal government's going to issue money to make that person smarter. All I'm saying is a high school education, GED at the most. So if an inmate has 3 to 5 years to do, make them get that GED. It's easy, it's simple. I've seen inmates, I've had other inmates with longer terms. They're like, man, I need an education. How do I get it? Man, when they get to me, because I work in a halfway house, they need to have a job. They can't get that job because they need that education. I'm like, man, the only thing I can do is send you back. I got to send you to adult education so you can work on it and hopefully catch up to where everyone else is. When they do that, I can send them out to go work for the union. Yeah, they're going to have a family member or something like that, pay for their dues, but it's that high school education that they need. So before they get to me, I propose that you start in the actual institutions themselves. Make it a requirement. If you want your good time, you get a high school diploma if you don't have one. You can have all your good time when you get that degree, that high school diploma GED. In the state of Nevada, you're allowed to have both. Heck, if you want to do both, go for it. Really all you need is that GED. If you want to spend more time, do it. Get the high school diploma too. So when you get out, you can go support a family, support your kids, you can get a better job, you don't have to turn around and revert back to crime to get out of the situation that you're in. So if you do that, and we do that as a state, and make it mandatory for everyone that's in the system to at least leave with a high school education, I think the problem would be solved of the recidivism rate, and they won't come back because they'll have something to fall back on. They'll be able to go out and support their families and do what they need to do.